Hello and welcome back to the Canaries Chat channel. Today we have a transfer update video. Liam Manning was obviously announced yesterday. Club announced it about 5:30 yesterday afternoon, and yeah, there's still plenty of rumours going around. So the shape of what Liam Manning's squad may look like is yet to be decided. But thought we'd jump on, go through the latest rumours of ingoings and outgoings. And yeah, get your thoughts, leave a comment down below on what you think will happen with these players. So to start off, we have Bha Science. So that rumour mill is still going on. We're still unsure on where he'll be going. The one thing we can be sure of is that he will be leaving by the looks of it this summer. We have the obvious interest from Atletico Bilbao, or Athletic Bilbao, should I say, and there's Olympiacos that are now interested, and there is multiple Turkish clubs as well interested in him. There was a rumour that Fulham were potentially sniffing around him and other Premier League clubs. One thing is to be certain is that he is in high demand, so hopefully for ourselves that does mean a bidding war to break out. I still think 15 million would be a good value for him and a good purchase for another team. 15 million is that nice in between of not super expensive. So if it doesn't come off, it's not the end of the world, but has quite a high ceiling. If he could recreate the form before November for a whole season, that £15 player that they've picked up would then be worth 30-40 odd million. So definitely one to keep an eye on. We have then Josh Sargent next. So Roma have supposedly declared interest in him. Once again, I think there'll be plenty of clubs that are sniffing around him. Obviously, he's, I would say, the best championship striker there is at this point in time, even though he didn't finish top of the Golden Boot. Injuries and bits like that, I think, really played a part in that. Now, I'd obviously want him to stay. I personally, him and Sainz are two players which I don't think I've seen so much kind of disagreement in the fan base about how much they're worth. So with Sainz, some people saying anything over 10, some people saying anything less than 30 isn't good enough. Same with Sarge, really. People saying he's a 12 to 15 million pound striker just because of his injuries. Some people saying if we accept anything under 25, that's terrible business our end. So one that's really dividing the fans on how much we would get for him. Whether he goes, I think, isn't as set in stone as Sainz. I think Sainz is definitely gone. I think Sarge probably 75% gone, personally speaking. I not in the know or anything like that, but I just think he's too good to be in a mid-table championship club, in my opinion. But Roma have supposedly come out and said he is interested. I think that'd be a really good move for him. I actually think he'd suit Serie A quite well. Quite a physical league. His kind of instinctive finishing's good when he's got a bit too much time on the ball. I think he's maybe not as cultured as certain other strikers like we've had, like Pookie or things like that. So I think a slightly physical league where he can be a bit of a fox in the box. He's obviously aerial prowess is very good, and his hold-up play is decent as well. So I do think he could really thrive in Italy, but they're kind of the only team that have formally, or rumours, should I say, have come out and said they're looking into it as a potential option, or should I say the sources are saying they're looking into it. Roma haven't officially said anything, but yeah, I do think he's going to probably go, and he goes with my best wishes. I think he served the club brilliantly, and if we can get in excess of 17-18 million, I'd be very happy with that. Now, Moving on to the incomings. So, in regards to that, there are a few rumours going around at the moment. Some rumours are more concrete than others. So, we've supposedly put in a £600,000 bid for Dan Grimshaw of Plymouth, goalkeeper. The 27-year-old has been the backup goalkeeper because I believe they had Hazard in goal for them for the majority of the season. I think he played around about 18 games, one or so clean sheets. For me, I think he is obviously I hope going to be second choice goalkeeper. I think he'll be an upgrade on what we currently have, and then I'd like to see us go out, whether that's for Rushworth or whether that's for Tickle, push the boat out and go get a real statement first choice goalkeeper that personally I think we need. But that's one kind of concrete rumor that we've heard, or supposedly an offer that has gone in. The club are yet to announce it or anything like that, but I would not be surprised if we are in the market for another goalkeeper as well, potentially in this transfer window, maybe in the next one. As we obviously have that, I was going to say awkward little transfer window in the middle, but it just means we can get a few bits of business done earlier on. The other rumours are Tyrhys Dolan from Blackburn we are interested in, so there are plenty of rumours flying around there. Whenever he's come to Carrow Road, I've been pretty impressed with him. I personally believe he's a free transfer. We should be all over that. I think that will really help our attacking prowess, especially with Sainz going. We need those covers in the wide area. I think he had a very decent season for Blackburn, but I do think with the championship experience that I've talked about in previous videos, he does fit into that quota. So I'd definitely be looking into that. And the last rumour that we have is a mystery Premier League midfielder. So the Pinkham reported in their newsletter this morning that Norwich were looking at a Premier League midfielder. No kind of broader remit on that. There are names flying around, the likes of Harrison Reed, Tyler Morton, who's been released from Liverpool. Both viable options potentially, but I do think Morton more so than Reed. I think Reed's will obviously be on a Premier League contract, where Morton, I believe, was on loan as well to Blackburn last year. So that could be a more realistic target. But there's plenty of midfielders that we could be looking at, and it's too speculative to really be looking into the nitty gritty there. So that's just going to be a waiting game, I think, on who that will be. So that is all the updates that we have at the moment around the transfers, the incomings and the outgoings. Leave a comment down below to kind of voice your thoughts. Are they good incomings? What would you want for Sard? What would you want for Sainz? Make sure to like and subscribe as well. We're trying to hit those 1,000 subscribers before the start of the season. Support recently has been unbelievable, so we do genuinely really appreciate a subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.